Everyone, this is Pentagon City Mall. Fun fact, I used to sell tea here. Now, I would like to review Dumbo right now, and I have a 6-year-old guest with me, which we'll get to. Dumbo has been getting a pretty bad reputation, and I'm not surprised at that. Tim Burton, with his early work like Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice, which, full disclosure, I haven't seen, and Ed Wood and the first two Batmans, really had a very original, artistic, and gothic style, and really had original things to say about outsiders. And his work with Alice in Wonderland, which was probably a bit overpraised at the time, and made a bit too much money based on its quality, started to show the limits of how it hasn't shown a particularly big change or growth, and it also hasn't shown. It's also showing his style being taking second fiddle to the actual literary adaptations themselves. I don't think he had much to say to add to Alice in Wonderland, and I think it was unfortunate that he sort of shifted the screen time based on star power, giving Anne Hathaway and his beloved Johnny Depp a little bit more focus than the story needed. I think Big Eyes was actually one of the best films of the decade, so that's worth saying. But still, when it comes to him doing an adaptation of beloved source material, it's going to strike most viewers and critics as lazy, and so he had an uphill battle with this. However, I think that it was I think it was a good movie. I think that I very much enjoyed there was a shift from gothic, dark to more fantastical, like a star journey fever trip, and I think that there was a really wonderful sense of color and whimsy. I think I also like that Colin Farrell and Eva Green and Danny DeVito were all sort of larger-than-life archetypes. Michael Keaton was definitely a villain with a ha-ha laugh and a twirly mustache, and I think that none of the characters were really like, Peter O'Tooling it, where they were like going full method. They all kind of got the tone of the film. What you have to appreciate with a film like this is that it really is a film that is directed towards a children's eye. For example, when the character has PTSD from the war, it's not like they show it presented as PTSD. It's more like they don't go into as much of adult depth over, his mental pain, so that it's not scary for kids. And I think that there was a human focus that was really good. So now let's talk to my friend Nalani. Here, she is in first grade, and she is from Germantown, Maryland. Nalani, we're going to move this cup here. So, what did you think of the film Dumbo?
I think Dumbo.
She wants to drag out the suspense. We're not going to know whether it's a thumbs out or thumbs down.
Is it thumbs up or thumbs down?
Did you like the film or not like the film? Okay, and what did you think of the elephant? Did you think the elephant was real?
Real.
The elephant was real. You thought it was a real elephant?
Because it kind of looks like it was real.
Have you seen a real elephant before? Okay.
I went to the zoo before.
Neat. Which character did you like in the film? Did you remember any of the characters?
Liv.
Okay.
Do you like Dumbo?
Remember that you're going to this is your first shot at YouTube stardom. This is going to be on your demo reel, so.
Yeah. I ain't gonna see how much time on your phone on YouTube.
All right. If you could say something to Dumbo the elephant, what would you want him to know about how much you enjoyed the film? Or what would you tell him?
I like Dumbo the elephant because it kind of looks real, and I like it because it was doing a performance at the in the place I forgot. In the place where he was doing the performance.
The circus, you mean?
I like that part.
All right. Did you review it on Rotten Tomatoes yet? Are you Rotten Tomatoes accredited?
No.
Okay, maybe you'll get a screening next year for the Sundance or something. All right. Well, we'll call it a day. Thanks so much, Nalani.
Yeah.